This is American Sport Works CW200. It's a chuck wagon. It's predecessor to American Landmaster. Given to us by a friend of ours a few years back. It'll be one of our future builds. Has a 150 GY6 engine on it. Needs a lot of work, but it will be one of our builds. Kind of in bad shape, but we'll rebuild it. It's a Swisher pull behind mower. Has a Honda engine on it. It's not in real great shape, but it's not horrible. Definitely rebuildable. We'll rebuild this as well. The new tires for it. We'll rebuild the motor. Just something interesting that we can do and put together. This is a future build. It's a Kenbar Streaker SC7 single seater. Lighting's bad in the back of the shop, sorry, but it's a non-suspension cart, but it's well-built frames. Has a dual disc brakes, a differential. Currently we have a brand new Duramax Stage 4 440 with a billet rod, 308 cam, a Mikuni 34mm, and it will have a Go Power Sports pipe on it. 40 series torque converter. It has 22-inch tires on it, 10-inch wheels. It'll be a future build. And then again, here's another one for a future build. This is also a Kenbar Streaker. This was one of their upper line ones. This was called an SD or an SC12, I believe. Had a 12 horse on it. And we have lengthened the frame 6 inches because I'm a big guy in all means of the word. And we're also going to be putting a Duramax 18 horse 440 stage 4 on this one as well. And it will have 25-inch tires on it with the aluminum Douglas wheels, a 780 torque converter. Anyway, it'll be a future build as well. Here's a Kenbar Streaker SC7. Back in the day, back in the late 80s and early 90s, I actually worked for a lawnmower repair shop in Oklahoma City, and we were a dealer for these, so I put quite a few of them together. This is a pretty decent unit. It had a diff in it, dual friction rear disc brakes. This one's seen better days, of course, but it'll be a good builder, something for a good suspension cart. Good thing is I got most of the parts. There's the other part of the diff that's blown out. There's the other part of the axle with the other disc brake. The hubs are still on it, front and rear. So, you know, it's a project. This is a Bobcat Melrose 610. And I have all the pieces to put it back together, including a new Predator 670. This will also be a future build. Here's our 46 Chevrolet. We got it, we purchased it about 2 weeks ago. Just got it home a few days ago. And still got it on the trailer. It's got some dings and dents all over it, bullet holes and stuff like that. I'm going to beat a few of the dents out of it, see what we can do.
got rust, patina. It's a cool old truck. Even have the there's an extra headlight because that one's damaged. Has the original hand crank starter for the front of it too. These aren't the right hammers, of course. This is just what was sitting by my chair when I got up. What they'll do. Crescent wrench and curl that over. We got most of that dent out. I'm gonna have to get a big crescent, curl this over. This is part of where the inner fender brace is. That's why I don't want to let loose. Ultimately, we're gonna put this body on a 2007 one-ton four-wheel drive dually chassis with a 6-liter LS in it, and that's our goal. Hopefully by around 1st of April, mid-April, she'll at least be running and driving. That's what we want to do with it. Not going to do much body work, just going to kind of beat the dents out of it, put it together on the other chassis, get it going. Then I'll deal with the body work at that point. But anyway, I'm a metalsmith, I'm a blacksmith, I'm a machinist, retired ASE certified master mechanic for Chevrolet and Porsche. And this ain't my first rodeo, but it's probably one of the most challenging. Currently it has its original motor in it, original 5-speed tranny, but anyway, like I said, we're going to put on a late model chassis. Here's that dent I was beating on. This was bent out here and bent in here. I knocked this out and that in, and I'm going to have to put this roll back in it, and then I'll actually be able to metalwork most of this. I really don't like filler, so there'll be very little of that in it. I'm going to have to do something about this door hinge. I can pull the door panel off on the inside and beat all of this out. That's no big deal. I'll rust repair all of this. But other than that, I ain't doing much to it. Yeah, not for now. I just want to get her going. Yep. That's it. Mike out.